Right, so I'm making this video as a bit of an update from my brother to show him a game that I originally showed him quite a few months back. And now I have progressed in the game. Well, as much as I can show the progression in the game, it's scattered over a wide area. This is one of my fuel depots that I've set up, which is I'm bringing in crude oil, which is in these tanks here, into the storage tanks in this room here. This machine converts the crude oil into plastic, petrol and diesel, which is needed for my ship. I'm at the moment pumping as much as the diesel back into my ship because it's a bit low on the old gauge. It's only basically as I'm producing it, I'm putting it into the ship. Petrol, similar thing. I need that for my gyrocopter, which is at the back of the ship. Just show you that. There's my gyrocopter. There's also a jet ski, which I haven't got one at the moment. That's because I have not unlocked it. It's just that it was a bit cumbersome to store, so I haven't rebuilt one, but I have used it. Show you the gyrocopter a bit closer. This route runs on petrol, and that's why I have a tank over here for refilling. And these are tanks of diesel for the ship. So I'll be leaving this this depot as soon as I've unloaded or as much as the diesel, the oil I can. It's a very small platform, really. Not much to it, you can see. I've explored it, what there was to explore. There was a few underground. These statues are built just as a monument to the game, which has got very connected Greek or Roman. I think that's more Roman than Greek things. So I've built these statues up here just for the fun of it. Same with my little plastic trees. Not real trees, these are just plastic ones. And so yes, I got my wind turbines producing electricity. I've also, I could probably turn these off now. These are electric generators that use petrol. It's just that when there's a whale out here, well, there's two of them actually, that collect oil from the bottom of the sea, robot whales. I have to charge them up. So one of the things I do is boost the electricity back up. But as it is right at the top now. This is a little platform for my little drone, which I will show you as I was carrying it. I'll let it roll off the side of the boat. This is from the drone's point of view. You see some more fuel tanks on top of the ship. The yellow ones are the diesel, red is petrol. And like I said, the ones inside there, which are like the grey ones, of the crude oil. You see other structures out at sea. That one over there is the rocket platform, which we'll probably head to after that. Lazarus Center, you can see over in the, that's where you breed humans to send into space. Just quickly zoom round. There's a range of how far you can go away from the caretaker, so I won't better go too far. And then when you come to this pad, you can charge him up. Charging up now. It doesn't take long to charge up. Still pumping out a lot of crude oil. Taking back into my inventory. Plastic. Got quite a lot of plastic. Becomes a bit of a problem storing the plastic. All of these 3 ones colour coded are plastic. I think I'll have to just drop it into this empty container. Oh, it's not completely empty. Well, actually, no. I'll carry that. Okay, the plastic is not too much. It's a machine that produces stuff from the raw material. That stuff reclaims the raw material. Like, yeah. Just pull some away. It gets clogged up a bit. Yeah, I'll clean that out in a bit. This machine shows you a layout of all the power that's connected to the grid. So this should be just in the ship alone, I believe. And it tells me up here that I've got 126 kilowatts of electricity. I've got about 713 litres of petrol. Oil's going down as I'm pumping it to the station. Oxygen, which is in a white tank, I'll show you out on the ship. Diesel is going up slowly, but say I'm only taking it in as a producer. Carbon dioxide is also in another container out here. So this one is your methane tank. That's not shown up on the chart actually. This is a CO2 tank. I capture that from the engines when the ship is running. This big tank here is oxygen. It's used in the propellant of the spacecraft, but also you can use it to make bombs and stuff like that. Also, when these electric generators go in, they also create CO2, which is also caught in this. Again, can be used to create stuff to power the rocket, which I shall go over to. Let's have a look at how much. This is going to take a while at this rate, I think. Yeah. I think we might have to leave that. I see it's producing plastic slowly as well. Yeah, I think it's time to disconnect some of this. Disconnected the petrol. Got quite a reasonable amount of diesel. Time to disconnect that as well. Do the same with the oil. Right. Hopefully I shall go and find a whale. It's getting dark. I don't know if this is a good time for me travelling. That's my radar. Sonar, should I say, underneath. This is the petrol fuel station that's got up. There's the rocket station. So we shall head there next. Oh, I'm still rolled up. Idiot. Ship is released. Right. boy. Now, there is a whale. Shouldn't be too far away from the Exodus rocket station. If I remember right, it doesn't show up on any maps, but it usually appears to the left of the ship as we're travelling down here. Problem is, as we go into night, it's going to make it very hard to see. If it is there, have a quick look at the time thing here. We are still got quite a bit before daylight. It's probably going to get darker before it gets lighter. Just noticed that the ship could do with a little bit of repair. These little red things that are dotted around the ocean are contained like sea leeches, whatever. They only come out at night. Sunlight destroys them. So can my I've got a torch with a very bright torch, which can also destroy them once they are out of the protective sacks. Now I'm looking for the whale as I approach here. He won't always be on the surface until I get close to him, or her, and might not show himself at all. Just move slightly in position each time, I think. So it's always best to keep a lookout in all sorts of directions for it. It's be a lot better when it's daylight, anyway. It's a shark. Right, we're going up to the rocket station. Now there is a ladder that could take me up from this platform to the rocket station, and I was going to fly my gyrocopter up there just to show you the gyrocopter working. But with it being night time, one, it's a bit dangerous, and if it's going to get any darker than this, it can be dangerous. Getting lost in the dark. But also, I'm not transporting anything up there like cargo, so there's no real need to fly the helicopter. I have got one potential human in the ship at the moment. Overshot this a bit. Sometimes the anchor pulls back a bit, so you'll see the ship going backwards as the anchor pulls it back. Probably not enough. Maybe the moorings will pull it back the last of a bit. So grab the mooring. Let's pull that back to a better position. Sometimes you have to release the anchor to be fighting against each other. Don't really need the anchors down while we're moored. Put 2 more in ropes on. Sun's coming up, so this is good. I might actually get the gyrocopter. These tanks, which feed the what's-its, I can start pumping what I've stored over into this. So there's that's like a equalizer, so I want to make sure that it's all leaving as much as I can. Same with this one. Into that, it should find its way. This looks full, so there's no point in doing anything else out of that. One of the things I do want to take up to the rocket is this money and these peaches. So I could just run up the ladder, or it's just a bit foggy, but I'm going to risk it. I will fly the helicopter. So again, we attach the it's only one more ring on it anyway. We just get to the fuel, just check to make sure there wasn't fully filled. No, we're not fully filled. Let's just top that up. Not that we're going far, but I like to have the chopper. Right. This is very awkward to fly. Oh, still more. Hold on. I could have swore I went round and checked everything. I swore I just looked at that. Now there's a proper landing pad here to my right. I'm not going to do that. There's no need to. Feels very heavy. I think I've got a lot of cargo in these containers either side of me. I might actually land on the helipad after all of saying that. Make sure it's powered down. Just in case the weather changes, what I like to do is just anchor it into the ground, because storms and stuff could theoretically blow it over the side. Right, this is the rocket pan. This is stuff that I've set up for fueling the rocket pan. This is a water converter, converts salt water into normal water. Fresh water is fed into these trees, which create oxygen. Oxygen which goes into these 2 white tanks here, which is used as a propellant. This machine is very complicated. It takes some of the gas which is fed from the ship, follow that pipe all the way back to my ship, which is down there. That's what I was connecting it up to. What's it? Again, I've got a full tank of methane, which is also part of the propellant for the rocket. These tanks here, which are showing full of electricity, these are batteries, again part needed for the rocket. These are sentinels, angels. Most of the time they're dormant like this and they won't attack. If a stray bullet hits one, then they'll go berserk and they will try and attack. There is another variant of them, which is like a greenish colour, and they will attack me no matter what. They just hate me. This is where you would refuel. So this one would be for the oxygen. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But I've already refueled this rocket. This is where the electricity would go. And finally the methane. Connect them up with these pipes. Electricity has a dedicated pipe. I just use this pipe and swap it over. Need to go to the top of the platform and show you the capsule. So we have to come down first of all, just so we can use the lift. See the engines, the rockets. This is where we send the humans that I grow at Lazarus up into space. It takes 4 humans in capsules, but here I can send cargo into space. So I'm going to send some more PGs, which are the humans in space have said that they wanted. And the money is just a achievement for sending so much money into space. I don't really know. There's no game reason for that. Just shut that up for now. That's the launch control down there. That's where you'd have to go to launch the rocket. And this is the stats of the rocket. So as you can see, oxygen, I have got 12,000 litres of oxygen. I've got 3,000 litres of methane, and I'm fully charged with electricity, 60,000 kilowatts. So this is all ready. It just needs the payload. Which is empty. The 4 Lazarus config, which I haven't got. From here, we might actually be able to see if the whale is around, which I wanted to show you. Quick look back there. Like I say, it doesn't always appear until you get close to it. So I can't see the whale. Clear day at the moment, so it might be a good time to go and have a look at the look for the whale. So normally I could just jump off the side and get back to my boat that way, but seeing that my helicopter's here and I don't want to lose it, and I want to show you how awkward it is to fly. It is very awkward to fly. The amount of times it's ended in the sea is unbelievable. Go quiet as I need to concentrate on this. That expertly done, even if I say so myself. I'm not really showing you how difficult this helicopter is to fly. You have to trust me that it is. For now, connect the. Oh, it's starting to rain, which might make it a bit awkward to see the whale. Top that up. So those 2 tanks will be filled now. But that one's that's overflowing some of the gas, so it's actually wasting the gas. So what we'll do is we'll disconnect that. And that. One more of the ship. There's a lot more to show you on the road. That's like the first place you have to come, like the visitor centre, if you like, and that is again the launch control over there. There's no way to really get to them without being on this platform. That anyway. See how the weather's changed. Might make the exploring the whale for the whale a bit harder. I've got a feeling that he's going to be, if anywhere, going to be behind. These buoys that you can see in the sea, there's different colour ones, red ones, blue ones. Blue ones contain a lot of like electrical goodies. The red ones contain all sorts of other resources, gold, copper, fabrics, stuff like that. That used to be the way that I would have to take the humans up to the rocket. I'd have to go there and go over the elevators and stuff. But since I've got the helicopter, I don't really have to do that. Just keeping a lookout. Oh, is that the whale? Could be. Whale is usually more round, which that is. So, you get a view on it. Binoculars out. There she blows. There's the whale. Right. A bit tricky to get the boat lined up with the whale. So when she's fully charged, she'll go down to the sea and she'll collect crude oil, which is one of the ways I get crude oil. There's also an oil platform to the north, which is called Black Vein, which is a drilling platform, which is where I originally used to get all the oil. I found this is the best way to get to the whale, is to go to the back, point to the front of the ship, kill the engines, sort of like drift in, use the momentum. And then sort of like push against the whale till the back end swings in. You got to be careful to reduce the power. It is tricky. See, I'm not getting the back boat swinging in, but it's going opposite the way you want it to. Here we go. Dropping the anchor should kill the engines. We'll try and get one more ring on. Oh, too far away. There is another mooring lock at the front. I've got myself caught on the... That should keep us at least where we are now. Ideally, I'd have liked to have been closer up the front. I can't remember if I've left my anchor down. That can cause a problem. Let's see. Yeah. So releasing the anchor might allow the ship to come a bit further forward. see what the charge of the whale is. Oh, very low. See, it's at 3 watt hours. It can take 100 watt hours. And it's got nearly all its oil is full. So first of all, I like to switch it off so it doesn't go diving on me. Get this oil into the ship. I won't have enough room for all of it because I didn't unload all of the oil previously. Start pumping this up and get these 5 tanks full anyway. If they were completely empty, we'd be able to take all of the oil in the whale. The next bit is to actually charge up the whale. So we'll bring a pipe down. Connect it here. See, starting to energize the whale. Now I'd like to get these generators going because it's going to take all of the electricity in my ship, and I don't want to be without electricity, especially at night. If I haven't got lights on, it will be invaded by the sea slug type things. So only the light really keeps them away. See bits of debris floating, there's a tyre, shark over there. Sun is still getting the solar rays. It will probably be turning dark again before the whale is fully charged. Then creatures will start to board the whale, the little sea slug type things. They will come to not a problem. They don't hurt that much. Charge it as much as we can. I like to keep an eye on the electricity of the ship, which is just look at the terminal, and it will tell you what I've got. So I've got 4.5 kilowatt hours out of the 6 kilowatt available. It's not really a true gauge, really. That machine I showed you below is better. As you can have a look at the electricity, you see we've got it's up in the like 200 kilowatts and stuff. That's because for some reason it can only tell you what's in a full tank. You see, I've got all these batteries up here. I've got some in here. Is that all? Or do they have some more somewhere else? I think that's it. So again, this will be a lot better because those tanks above the diesel engine, they wasn't there last time I came to refuel the whale. So I've initially added those. Sometimes you get a good reading by looking at what the whale says. Seeing that's showing that it's at 49 kilowatt hours. I could easily send the whale down now with this charge, but get all the lights blinking, which usually means getting low on power. I don't know why, because there's plenty. Oh, here we go. As we get closer to the thing, it'll go. We want to leave at least 0.5. I run it through this block so I can quickly stop it before it takes too much of the power. Again, I've got the diesel generators going to try and replace the electricity. You actually are. Oh, I was going to say I haven't got this pipe connected in. Oh, why aren't they making a noise? Oh, yeah, I'm producing electricity now. Keep an eye on the gauge as we charge up the whale. We've filled these tanks up now. We'll see that there's still some left in this whale. Yeah, I didn't take it. Didn't take all of what the whale had got in its storage. It's still got like a third of its tank going. I told you we're getting dark. The creatures will start to come soon. That's plenty of power. Let's just make sure we're not bankrupting the boat. It'll take a while to replenish the electricity for the wind turbines and stuff. The solar panels here and the wind turbines are the only mechanic to replace the electricity on my ship as I travel around. So at 0.8, so when it gets to about 0.5 I should stop it, just to leave enough in the ship to keep the lights on, make sure the sea slugs don't attack. Yeah, I think that'll do. I can disconnect this cable now. Just out of interest, I'll go and see what the charge is. That all the sea slugs are appearing. Disconnect this. Put my light on. They don't like the lights. Turns them to dust. Right. Activate this, it should send the whale down. Briefly get in the water. This makes swimming so much easier. It's like a jet propulsion thing. There's a whale going under. Well, not going under. Swimming around like a banana brain. Maybe because I didn't empty the tank, it's not going to fetch any more oil yet. Don't know. We'll leave it to its own devices anyway. Music changes just because of these sea slugs. If you look over, you'll probably see them down there as the light changes them into biofuel. I wish they could get on this ship and kill me. The whale's blowing oil, being a whale, having a whale of a time. That's it. So I've shown you a lot of what that whale has never acted that strange before. Don't know why it's not gone under. So again, this is the map. The rocket station where we was just roughly where we are now with the whale. Solar power station, the fuel station. So I've got other fuel stations which I have to take oil to. Around the shark pen up here, there's another whale roughly around this area, which again can go and get my oil. Right up to the top is Black Vein Station. That is another way of getting oil. Constantly pumping it from the bottom of the ground. I've got it all set up with tanks and stuff, so when I visit it I can like load my ship up and stuff. That's it basically. Lazarus. Complex, that's where you would build all your humans. after you've got the seeds of the humans and stuff. The map is always increasing as they keep adding new things to it. And that's it for now. That's the up to date. Keep adding. If you remember this, Stephen, this is actually the Dragon 32 computer that I used to go around to the Turners. They had one. This was it. They're just using the model to represent a computer. I think it was just one of the devs of the game must have. In here, I've got all different kinds of paint for customizing the ship. You know how it looks. You can have your own custom ship. I've gone for the. You know, the whale is still messing around. Old water's getting a bit choppy. So, I'll raise the anchors. And I will just set off in that direction and decide what to do next. So, goodbye for now.